Hey, what's up, friends? Ray with Dock and Timberworks. So it's been a minute since I've done an intro like this, but I got some stuff to be kind of excited about. Check it out. Apple. I got a nice load of apple that I'm going to turn right now. And then I didn't cut this tree. Tree guy cut it up. So it's got some pretty chewed up chainsaw marks in it. So these guys won't be live edge. They'll just be roughed out right now. But these guys right here, bark looks like it's been in pretty good shape. I think I'm going to, it's not a winter tree or whatever, what they say, but, we'll see if we can get the live edge bark to stick. Also, what I haven't shown you guys is this little guy here. This is a spike drive, a turner by the name of Lionel Bedard. Makes these. They're made in Canada. This is Bell Greenwood, bellgreenwood.com. He's a real cool dude. He'll ship these out to you. That's Lionel Bedard. He's real active in the Facebook groups, and this is his spike drive, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so it's got these two little locating tabs. You'll see I've let mine loosen up, and it's pretty chewed up. I roughed out a bunch of bowls with it one time without retightening the chuck. Wasn't thinking right. So, you kind of just locate it in there. Tighten it down. It uses the standard 50 mil jaws. So it basically works like your standard spur drive or have-not or whatever you will. It's got the one middle locating spike, and then these are the drive spikes. So it's really kind of cool if you want to just do some really uneven stuff. It'll help you out. He says this little 2-inch one is good for up to 14-inch. And then he also has a larger 4-inch drive. I really should start marking stuff. I don't know. I probably save a little bit of wood that way. I mean, that don't look too bad. The only thing is the live center's kind of in where that chainsaw groove is, but we'll see. Turn it all the way down, fire it up. Then you kind of just push it in, kind of like you would any other drive center. And we'll tighten this guy up. Okay, it's a little much. We can start at 850, that'll be good. Okay, I haven't used this guy in a long time. Let's see what we got. I'll tell you what, that green apple cuts like butter. Okay, so I cut this thing kind of goofy. This is not going to be a symmetrical bowl. That's for sure. Well, I think it was the bottom end of a crotch piece maybe. So it will definitely have some of my wonky character to it. Okay, we're going to have to go down past this chainsaw mark. A lot of heartwood in it though, that's cool. Well, you know what? Since I was just talking about it, let's double check that. Double check that. Okay. Okay, we got it up. 1075. Now it's a little bit wonky. I got to get right where I need to be. It's been so long since I used this gouge. See, that's what I'm worried about, is this stuff coming off. I'm going to lose my location point, but it's good. Yep, smells like apple. Okay, now what I'll do sometimes on a situation like this is, before I get too deep into it, this nub is getting long because of how much material I had to remove. And you get this replaced, that's for sure. And so look, you got 3 holes, so you can come back to. Alright, so now you want to get back into your holes where you were. Center one, that one, that one. Hopefully we come back right. That's pretty close. That'll clean up. First try. Round that corner over so it dries better. All right. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Look at that thing, branch hanging off. See, I'm telling you, this was the tool in my last two, you know, like the wood turning quick tips and stuff. The little short and then the little... I don't know, man. I guess I'm tripping. Yes, man. Oh, it's all right. Well, wait. Yeah. I'll take that. All right, we got 900 of it. I'm good with that. A little bit overextended out there, but we got through it. Okay, this one looks a lot more symmetrical and in balance. And that apple juice. A little bit of inclusion stuff right there, so we'll take that out. Get rid of this bottom a little bit, then I think we'll be good to go. I don't know if I went over this. This is my Crown Tools David Ellsworth gouge, signature gouge that I got from Rockler. So I don't think it's a special M42 or anything like that, or cryo or anything. I think it's just the standard signature tool. And I can actually show you guys how I sharpen it with the Varigrind jig too. It's clogging up. Okay, that's giving way, which is fine. We wanted that out of there anyways. Why not now? Try not to get it out of the locating spikes so we don't have to mess with this over and over again. That's that inner layer of bark. I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it's the phloem. I think it's the cambium. I don't know. I'm still learning, guys. Okay, let's see if we can't get a better bite now. See, we're way too far extended out here to be trying to play this as the support. We gotta get this tool rest up in there. Does smell good. I will give it that. Got a little more bark inclusion. Okay, now see, that nub's a little bit long, but it should be less of a diameter than the internal hole of the chuck. So it should just slide right through and not give us any problems bottoming out the chuck. I can also show you while I do that too. Oh man, I don't know. That's hard to get in there. I'll give it something like that, I guess. Okay. So I give it a little divot right in here, and that's because the standard Nova jaws that come with the standard Nova chucks, not the Protex, but the standard old school Nova jaws, are not dovetails on the inside. They're straight walled. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Battery's fine, memory's fine, I don't know. But anyways, these are more of a straight walled chuck on the inside, but it's got that hook beak in there. And that's what I'm doing, is giving it a little divot. I probably don't have to in this super green wood, but it's just a habit that I do. And that's only with the standard Nova 50 mil 2-inch jaws. You know, I from what I understand, the Protec version is a standard dovetail to match the outside dovetail. So I have yet to see that. I want to see it. I want to get a set. Hell, why not? Open them up one bit. Jam it in there good and tight. Now we'll crank it down. Crank it down. Okay. Okay. This is the off-centered one, man. But it's not me, though. Look, you can see in the grain, here's the standard heartwood. Here's some additional. This was part of the crotch. It might catch a little bit of the feathering in there. I'm not crazy. I am, but I'm not. Yep. And I need to get the fan running and see how it runs. How all the audio sounds with the fan running. That'll be interesting. I'm gonna smack this thing, ain't I? Well, we'll find out. And it has been such a long time since I used this gouge. I feel high. I don't know if my big old ham fist is letting you all see any of this. I even got to come out wider, man. It's been so long since I used this thing. It looks like I'm still thick. I don't know. In the bottom. Yeah, just a little bit more out of the bottom. A little bit right here. Doesn't feel right. Okay. Ah, I almost need to double magnet that guy up. And put my tool back where it goes. All right, so that's apple bowl number 1. It's got kind of an undercut rim. What is all? Nope, I gotta start way back like this. Doesn't feel very deep at all. This one will be cool too, man. I've only ever turned one other apple bowl, so it's pretty exciting that I got such a big haul of it. Hoping I'm not taking the walls down too thin, but you know, because the apple moves, checks a bit. So we want to get this pretty much dialed in for its proper drying process. We don't want a bunch of irregularities in there. We want to get as much of a success out of this bowl as we can get. That's better. That, well, one little ridge right in here. Like I said, I know it's just a roughing bowl, but still I want it to have the best chance at survival. Why we round the edges off. All the edges get round off. Corners dry fast and crack. Speaking of that, I should probably just take this. See this little bit? That's probably a source of instability. Okay. So, there we go. A couple little apple bowls roughed out. I don't know if I want to get into another apple bowl right now. Those live edge more looking ones. But that's what these guys are. I have high hopes for them. This one looks like I turned with carbide. Look at that thing, man. That shape, I don't know. I do it often. I don't know what type of shape it is, but I do it a lot. I didn't round that corner. You know what? One, I need to stop doing that. I'll turn this guy all the way down. I mean, it don't have to be the perfect shape. I just want a softened edge for when it dries. You know, we'll clean all this up when we twice turn it. Yeah, say that one again. Okay, there we go. Yep. Hopefully these guys do it. Do it to it. Still plenty of hardwood in there.